So we are going to go back in, and this is our final. We are going to get some last things from Miss Felicia. Welcome to Sheen Talk Live. My name's Jacqueline Valdez. Hello, hello. So we are with Felicia Shakespeare. So welcome. Hello, hello. Thank you guys for tuning back in. Appreciate it. All right.
Woo!
Woo! All right. We are hoping that we can get this one going.
Yeah.
Yes. So tell us about your virtual documentary that is coming up.
Very good. On October the 8th,
Yes.
I wanted to do something different because we've been in COVID. We've
Yeah.
all been in our Zoom meetings. And so what we've done is I put together a purpose-driven woman becoming fearless and intentional documentary.
Nice.
And it will tell the stories of some of the ladies. Actually, most of the ladies in the project are going to be featured.
I love
as
it.
well as our keynote speaker will be Valerie Burton. If you've never heard of her, she's an amazing speaker, coach, and just overall just purpose person. She's an advocate for women. I followed Valerie for many years, so just to have the opportunity to have her as an Inspire Side virtual chat is going to be so amazing.
Yes,
inspiring
so cool.
for the ladies. So the idea, you're going to have the access to this wonderful speaker, and then of course this event that will be inspiring to see these real women who told their real stories, and then of course the after party event. And we're just going to have, so 2 weeks from today, 2 weeks from today.
Wow, 2 weeks, yay.
Thursday, October the 8th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I want everyone, the tickets are going to go on sale officially on Monday.
Nice.
So I want everyone that wants to get a copy of the book. The official release date for the book is from the collective is this coming Tuesday, the 29th. And then we want you to just come and celebrate. If you need encouragement, if you need inspiration, and people try to and it's amazing to me how some try to, like, I would say, play down those terms.
Right.
But what do we need more anything now other than inspiration and to understand there is hope for everyday people, and that's what I love about this pandemic, Jacqueline.
Yeah.
It's brought everybody on an even playing field.
Yes.
All the people that you thought were not, you just didn't, it's not even maybe you had an opinion. They just weren't on the radar, right? What we call the essential people, the essential workers. So we really found out they were really essential. And just also, during this time we've had to, just get closer to our families and just really reassess our lives. So what better time than now? So when I think about even the timing of this project, and just the fact that a year ago I had no idea we would be in this position in the world, that we now are in this situation where people more than anything need to overcome fear. People more than anything need hope. People more than anything need to be inspired and transformed, right? More than anything.
I love it.
And just, and to know that your life has meaning. And guess what? If you don't choose to live full out, so back to the title, 14 memoirs on becoming fearless and intentional. If you don't become fearless and intentional about your life now, when will you? And that's just that's really the message. So true. We're saying, hey, you know what? It's time to be intentional about everything you do, on a daily basis, because our mortality has been brought right in front of us. All that our world has faced, our country has faced. And of course, when we see stories, like Breonna Taylor, and, that could have been me. I thought about that this morning. Of course, it's been in the news repeatedly. Of course, everything about Black Lives Matters. But when I thought about it, I said, that could have been me. You just never know what you could what type of situation can happen just like that, right?
Yeah, it's very true. And it happens just like that, so fast.
And not only that, so that's of course an extreme example, but it's just a lot that can happen. I've had, I know someone that had a son, God bless his soul, 3 weeks ago, now going on 4 weeks ago, he bought a motorcycle and within 5 days had a tragic accident, and just a beautiful, promising future, future athlete out of the Maryland area. And it's just, you know, so it's just so many dynamics. Not to say we're going to be all gloom and humdrum.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you know, who are you impacting? You know, the people, who haven't you forgiven? Who do you love? Do they know you love them? Have you told that person today that you love them? You know, let's just get on and move forward, and, you know, and also accept our humanity. You know, we have flaws. There's no perfect person. Being in purpose don't mean I'm perfect. Yes. Being in purpose means I'm on a path, right?
I love it. Yes.
And that's the name of my chapter, by the way, The Path to Purpose.
Nice.
Because there's a path, and it's so different for each one of us. So
if
we can just stop comparing ourselves to others and other dynamics, and just really zone in, okay, what is it that makes my heart happy? What is it that keeps me going? What is my why? You know, we always say, what is your why?
I love it so much so. Yes, it makes you think, this whole pandemic, definitely. And I've been finding myself too, what is it that I want to do every day? What is it that I love? What is my passion? What is living life, and not thinking about the past, and forgiving myself for things that I've, you know, made mistakes with. And I feel like everyone needs to have that self-love and find your purpose, and know that you do have a purpose and you do have a mission. And just making a change, definitely.
You
have me so inspired.
Yeah, so when you realize you have a purpose, like you said, everything else, you know, now you begin to realize, you know what? It's not all the outside noise. It's really the inner noise. And I'm going to tell you this. I've learned, Jacqueline, in this process over these last few years especially, we have what it takes. We just don't realize it until a lot of times down the road. But you have everything it takes in you right now to be who you were intended to be, the best version of yourself.
I love that.
You have that. You literally, and I'm like, wow, so often we spend all our time looking on the outside.
Yeah.
Oh, we're aspiring. And I'm going to be very honest. You know, I'm from Chicago, you know, and one thing I feel about my city, I think people have been so isolated so long. Like, it's over, we're over here, you know, and it's just this whole mentality.
Yeah. And it's true. People get so caught up with the noise on the outside.
Right. It's in here. It really is. And I'm saying that with all sincerity, you know, and being a person of faith, you know, I'm not ashamed to say that, you know, I'm not, you know, and what I love about this moment, and any moment in your purpose, guess what? You don't have to leave any part of you out of the equation. You could bring all of who you are.
I love that.
Bring all of yourself. I don't have to dumb down the fact that I'm a person of faith. Now, guess what? If you're not, but I don't have to put you down either.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. You know, we have a decision to make about our own lives. But at the end of the day, I can't change a person. I can only change myself. I can only be responsible for my actions, my own actions. And guess what? I can't blame anyone for not meeting or achieving the purpose or finding my purpose. I can't blame the outside people.
Yeah, it's
you know,
on you.
We have to take ownership. That's another part of it too.
Okay, very cool. Wow. And you actually met with the president, Obama, right?
You saw that post?
I saw that post. I saw
that's hilarious. I promise you, I was literally jumping up and down, crying.
I know, I'm too. Shout out,
and Obama, it was so. Yeah, I didn't get to tell the story behind that, but you want to hear the story? Let's pray we don't get disconnected.
I know. All right, tell us.
But literally, I was a friend of mine. So this is how and I think I put the post. Sometimes when you choose to help someone else with their dream, yours can come true. So what happened was, my colleague at the time, who had a non-for-profit in Chicago, was invited by the Obama Foundation to a young adult day where they were doing training. People flew in from all over the country. Wow. It was just housed here. And so she was a doctoral student. And just so happened that weekend, she had to do a presentation in Michigan. So she was like, oh man, I hate to lose out on this invitation. Yeah. You know, but I really, you know, I said, well, you know what, do you want me to just go and have a table for you? Because literally I was going to be a vendor. Wow. So this is how they tricked us. They had about 25 vendors, right? All of these organizations, My Block, My Hood, My City, Chicago Votes, the Chicago Public Library, the Park District. So we literally were only supposed to be there to serve that the participating group during their lunch period. Like they had lunch and they were going to do like a gallery walk to all these organizations. But we were supposed to be there at 8. The gallery walk was around noon.
Right.
And then they kept saying, okay, you need to stay to 5. You need to stay to, I'm like, okay, why are we staying to 5?
Why?
Are you going to stay? Are you going to stay? I'm like, well, yeah, you know, and I'm like, what else am I doing? You know, so I made a decision, right? I said, well, it's nothing going, I mean, this is a great day. It's raining outside. It's October in Chicago. Where else should I be today? But here on a Saturday. Wow. No one knew that President Obama was coming.
That's so exciting.
I should have picked it up, but it was almost like, are you going to be here? Like, okay, no. So by 5 o'clock, we ended the day. They took roll call for all the vendors. I said, okay, guys, we're going to have this post meeting. We're going to talk about how it went and all that. So long story short, we go upstairs, about 45 of us in that picture, as you can see.
Right.
So we're in one big circle, and we're just talking, and he's getting feedback, the facilitator, and ultimately they're like, okay, wait a minute, we're going to take a group shot. I said, okay, great. So we all get in the group. They're like, hold on, we got one more person. So-and-so is downstairs. They didn't name him. They're like, we got to get so-and-so. So now we're all on the side and talking.
My gosh. The President Obama story we're hearing, guys.
Later, 15 agents came in. Secret Service. It's like these men just started pouring the door.
Wow.
And it was like, hey, everybody. And we're like, oh my God. So we were literally so surprised, elated. And as you can see in the video, he thanked us. But this is the kicker for me. Yeah. He came on the opposite. I was literally on the opposite side of the room in the crowd. So I'm thinking, okay, if he's going to shake hands, he's going to start and work his way around.
Yeah.
He made his beeline straight. I was the second person. So I didn't have a chance to get my camera. I'm like, oh my God. Or I would have done that photo, but I would have had somebody take the photo. Yeah. But fortunately, he took a photo with us, and it was just so beautiful. And he personally looked us in our face, shook our hands, asked for our names.
That's so
what organization were we with? And so I'll just say all that to say, you know, me choosing to be there for somebody just to lend my day and make sure that they were successful.
Wow.
Turned out to be such an amazing opportunity. Then he went downstairs and we had to be quiet because the group didn't know. That was the second video. They went crazy. And then we had a huge party. I'm like, oh my God, this is like the day of
that's so exciting. Like someone said, Obama makes such a huge impact on people. Yeah. So we love him. Yes.
and I'm so elated. You know, he had the Obama Foundation. The foundation is here. Yeah. So I try to stay in touch with them and stay engaged as much as possible. So that's also a blessing too.
Yes, very cool. So was there any projects coming up that you wanted to let the viewers know before we get off?
Yeah, like I said, I just want everyone to save the date. If you are a woman that wants a fun night out, just to be inspired, engaged, and see other women just like you who have shared their story, please join me on Thursday, 2 weeks from today, October the 8th, for A Purpose-Driven Woman worldwide premiere documentary of becoming fearless and intentional. My very special guest, I've already let the cat out the bag, is Valerie Burton. Yes. We're gonna do a fireside chat. I just want you to get the book. And, you know, I always say this, a book is only as good as it is read, right?
I love it.
We pour into these projects, but guess what? Until someone reads it. So I really want you to know, this is not even salesy. You know, by me being the visionary author, I had to actually read every story myself. Wow. And I was the word I would describe how I felt at the end, Jacqueline, was proud. I was like, wow. Oh.
Yeah.
And I learned from every single person something I didn't know before reading their story. So that's what I would say. You know, we use that term, but you truly cannot judge a book by its cover. You really don't know what it takes to get for individuals to walk in their purpose. But it all starts with a decision. So I hope you all decide to join me. Tickets will go on sale officially on Monday. A purpose-driven woman.us is the website if you want to stay connected with me. And there's other things that I have on the horizon. There's going to be some, some bonuses involved that night, some spotlights. We just want to have a great time.
Yeah, sounds amazing.
I hope you
I'm
can
so
join
glad
me.
we stuck with it.
I hope and I hope you can join me too.
Yes, that would be awesome. I would love to. I'm so glad we stayed our course.
Yes.
And so honored to have been in this conversation with you. Sheen Magazine loves you. Thank you guys for tuning back in to Sheen Talk Live. My name's Jacqueline Valdez. We had Miss Felicia Shakespeare. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Much love to you.
Yes. Bye, love.
Okay, take care.
Take care.